Hello and welcome back to another episode of LOTRO with me, Balthelion, and also Benji.
Hi.
And Viel.
Hello.
So today we are continuing with the In Their Absence instances and quest lines. So today we are at Stoneheight in the North Downs, which is just kind of in the middle there in Anandir.
Yeah, but if you come here and press M, you can go off.
Yeah, so yeah, if you're too close to the door, it will be the Stoneheight area. Right, so there is a mustering camp over there if you need to summon your friends just to the east of this mountain. And now, yeah, we enter Stoneheight where, yeah, you don't have a map, you just go straight to the area to map.
Yeah.
So we've discovered Stoneheight, so yeah, we could walk up to the door or just go straight on the instance finder. So I'll bring it down actually to level 65 for you this time as well, Benji. So we're going to do it on tier 1 again. And hopefully have a bit of a smoother run than we did last time, since yeah, it's going to be healing on a higher level character.
Was once a place of refuge from the orc tribes in the North Downs, but now their walls have been breached. Yet
okay, everybody else is going to cheat and attack them.
May as well, no point taking it too slow.
Right, a friendly face, at last. Oh, my friend, it is terrible. War and death have come to Stoneheight. This place is lost.
We have done nothing wrong. We were just trying to get a fresh
Out of curiosity,
start.
what was here if you came here before this got released? Nothing, yeah, I was just curious.
So, it was terrible, friend. A tall, menacing figure stalked through the streets of the town, while his cruel allies slew anyone that moved. I do not know what he wanted, but he moved with a single-minded purpose. I think he was looking for something. But why would he visit the destruction upon Stoneheight? Ours was just a town of peaceful folk whose other homes had been lost in the fighting with the orcs out of Angmar. Pop me. We have done nothing wrong. We were just here trying to get a fresh start. Benedrick is on the very edge of tears. There may be others who were able to hide from that terrible figure. You have to search Stoneheight to see if anyone survived, but be careful. The allies of the frightful apparition may still be here. So there's a couple of trash pools. You guys have already got into the boss room. But yeah, it's just a couple of pretty standard trash pools, nothing too fancy. Inside this room, we have a goblin boss and 2 goblin allies. So, if I remember, for the challenge, if we were doing it, we have to kill the big boss before the 2 small goblins. But,
I don't know.
yeah.
I really have no idea. This I really didn't do a lot, so...
So, we can't do the challenge because we're not doing it at level cap, so...
Yeah.
Unless they changed it. I might be talking bollocks. That's my experience of doing it since they revamped it to scale is not as great. There we go. Oppressors of Stoneheight Deed. We've got lots and lots of wounds on us. Which, if you haven't guessed where this is going, this is the wound instance.
What?
Yes, they all have a theme, and they're all based on status effects. So have you looked at that? Yeah, it's going to disappear. Right. So now we head up the hill. And hopefully Riel is not going to just Benny Hill everything, because then otherwise he's on his own, because we can't help out at that point. So we're going to have a couple more trash pools that we just have to fight our way through. Riel's already gone on to the next one. Don't go off, Riel.
I'm not going too far.
Just to the boss room.
No, I'm not going that far.
No, because I want to show where all the different mobs are.
Ah, fair enough. I'll wait here for you then.
Well, we're going to take a while to kill all this stuff on our own. with one tank spec guardian.
And a tank
Right.
bear.
And a tank bear. Bear will at least shatter arms on stuff, which is nice. But on a trash mob, it's a bit wasted. In the meantime, I'm
You
like,
kind of followed me in the first place.
there's no point. Kill the mobs.
Yeah, gather them all together and kill them all.
So yeah, some places where I think there's like some stealth walls that we're going to encounter. But I don't think there's any in this room, but we'll get some in a bit. So we just make our way through the town.
Reminds me very much of Angmar, you know, one of the Angmar settlements. This place.
Yes, well, they're kind of like...
You know, the
men
one
that
in the middle, I can't remember the name of
The
it.
men were in the... I know what you mean. Is it Domval? Or is that the one in the west?
Tar
There's,
Galvin?
there's Domval and there's Dun Kovad. I can never remember which
Oh
one's
yeah,
which.
Donavale, yeah.
So there will be
We had the other two names. But yeah.
there will be some stealth goblins that wander around as well, which is what that backstabber was. But we discovered him and decloaked him. Right, there we go. You catch a glimpse of movement out the corner of your eye. There's a half dead man.
I think.
Actually, that backstabber had aggroed on me and stunned me. That's what they do when they come into stealth.
Yeah, if they manage to sneak up and attack you from stealth, it will stun.
Yeah.
Who is it? Are you a friend? This man is near death. His wounds seem most severe. They usually are if you're near death. He coughs weakly, and his face contorts painfully. He gathers the little strength he has left, determined to tell you something. I think I did this. I drew the horror to Stoneheight. Blech.
Beware.
Oh no, he's not dead yet. He's not dead yet. We'll take that
He's not
back.
dead.
He's just very badly stabbed. We came here for a new life. I met a merchant. He had a helm. Said it had passed through the hands of many adventurers. Inlaid with gems it was. He offered a fair price, and I thought I could pry the gems loose. Yeah, it's haunted. Seward coughs again, and his body shakes with the pain of the effort. I could not lose the gems. Woe betide me. I think the helm's true owner came to claim it. Ivar the Bloodhand. He stalked through the town. My home is further in. See if the helm is still there. But beware the Bloodhand. Yeah. You should be dead this time. Is he dead now? Don't know. It's hard to tell. Anyway.
Why is there a woman in the stock? After everything that's going on.
That is a good question. I don't know. A better question is...
Like, of all the things going on, the last thing you're going to do is stick a woman in the stock, she was already there.
A better question is, why aren't we freeing her?
Well, we can't.
Right, so, over here... Right. So, I don't know, has Real just gone past?
Yeah.
Right, so, Benji, you probably want to press Insert to activate walk mode.
Insert what?
The Insert key.
Oh, walk mode, yeah. Cool.
Because these hounds, you can sneak past them in walk mode. They don't have the normal aggro range. There's one on the left there as well. So as long as you don't go too close to them, you can casually walk past all these guys. Because if they wake up, they all come in one big nasty pool.
The house mum.
So, yeah. Casually stroll through. And then, yeah, Rio has found that there is a stealth goblin that patrols along the top here.
There's also another one farther along because I can see him already.
So there's another one that will come to about where he is now, and he's going to turn around. But I can activate him. Probably put him on his own. Right, we can press Insert to unactivate the walk mode now.
Nope, that was not me.
That's me. Pulled him. Oh, not the wolf. The wolf wasn't me. Anyway, well that way that'll help thin him out a bit. Right, there we go. So, from here then, we can have another trash...
I pulled them, I wanted to burn them all.
Okay. What were you still fighting? Are there wolves that are stuck below us?
That's what I'm off to check. Nope. Yeah, there is. I'll get it.
Come on, really?
Stupid wolf, he doesn't know how to use a stair. Is there another one? So, there we go.
No.
Right. So we have a group of people in front of us, and I think there's another patrolling backstabber down here somewhere. There he is.
Lovely.
Right. So once we've killed this group, we have two ways that we can go, but one of them is shut at the moment.
The way is shut.
It was made by the second boss, and the second boss protects it. So to the left there's a group of mobs, but that gate is shut. We can't do that until we've done the boss. And over to the right here, we have the second boss.
Real, you know that heal button?
So.
Oh!
Thanks.
Yeah.
You do wisdom in the
Now,
council.
I can't remember...
Yeah, but it's a flippin' 2.5, 5 minute cooldown.
I know.
Right, I can't remember necessarily everything this boss will do. I think he's got some sort of line which means he's going to go AoE crazy on the spot where he stood.
Yeah.
So whenever I realise what it is that he says when he's about to do that, I'll tell you to back away from him, and he'll do like a little 5 to 10 seconds spinning around doing a little dance.
Garen, basically.
And other than that, I think he might have a strong range attack or something. We'll see. But
I think he does. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure though.
yeah. Dance with me, insignificant fools. Come over here. Oh, there we go. It'll grab you and pull you over. That's what it does. So because Viel's hitting him, he's just going to do way more threat than my tank damage.
And damage as well.
Cannot hope to squelch my further just means he's buffing himself with this controlled fury buff. Let's see if we can let him do his dance. Well, maybe not.
Real just wants to kill him and get out of here.
By the way, Benji, you've got something called Sign of Power Righteousness.
Anti-stun.
Yeah.
For the next boss, put it on me from the start, as in before we start the fight.
Yeah.
And me.
Well, it has to be preemptive anyway.
No, well, yeah,
I
you
used it
can
afterwards, it won't
hear
cancel
the
out,
stun,
it's
but
just
as in put it on before we go into the room and keep it up on me as much as you can.
So, this door's now open so we can get past it. We're going to have one trash mod pool. But yeah, I can't remember exactly what his words are. He's going to be talking something about his blades or something like that. And it just means, yeah, he's going to dance around. He'll be swinging around in circles. It'll be pretty obvious when he starts and finishes it. And while he's doing that, he's not going to chase after people. Right, so, don't go in the room. So, in here we have... Oh, there we go.
You, master. I cannot hope to take them 3-on-1.
Anti-stun, Benji.
When we go in, I'll put it on.
No, put it on now and keep it up as much.
It only lasts 30 seconds.
Keep it up as much as you can because when we go in, it'll be pretty quick after that.
Dare you come groveling back to me like a mangy dog? I will not tolerate this.
So we're going to have two bosses now.
But I can
Oh, no we're not.
Nope.
Okay.
You're on.
Tier 1 we don't have two bosses. Right. So he will go in stealth. Not one that you can detect. He will randomly appear somewhere. There we go. So we can fight him. So if we were doing this on tier 2, we'd have to fight both of them at the same time. And you generally want to deal with the Uruk first because he will do his AoE attacks and they're irritating as hell. So you can either kite one of them round while you deal with the other one. But generally, yeah, you take out the Uruk first, then take out the man. Because we're on tier 1, we just have the man. So yeah, I know Rio was DPSing that time, but yeah, it's a much more straightforward instance. You can just quickly zip through it. Right, so we've done that. Have we got any interesting loot? Leggings of penetration.
Got a sword. Will vitality. The sword's actually alright.
Yeah, Rio's got some boots for what it's worth. It might be nice for you if he's feeling generous.
I'm just saying, like, no, yeah, there was pretty good Benji.
So in the meantime, let's talk to Benedict Jacqueline. It feels strange to say that we have been fortunate in such circumstances, Hudabrand, but still it is so, for Ivor the Bloodhand has left our town behind. He must have found what he came to find, and was content to leave his servants behind. They have now been dealt with, but now the real work, the work of rebuilding, must begin. If anyone will even want to rebuild this town, that is. So, finish that.
This tablet is covered in evil runes, and I cannot read it.
I found this tablet on the ground on the way here, Hudabrand. It is covered in evil runes, and I cannot read it, but I believe it was dropped by the Gaunt Lord as he passed through Stoneheight. Perhaps if you can uncover its meaning, you will be able to make some sense of this attack. You know Elrond of Rivendell? It is rumored that he is a master of lore. Yeah, it's a bit more than rumoured, he's pretty much famous for it. He's like Middle-earth Sherlock, basically. And he might be able to read the markings on this tablet. Perhaps he can tell us what it says. So we can accept that, and that puts us on chapter 7. We can walk on the back here. And then outside, I'm just going to mithril coil my way across. Where it's conveniently removed from my tracker.
Cool.
There's a door at the back you can just walk through.
Sorry, I was doing all mine bits.
So, I'm heading to Elrond.
Can you go by Roscaros? Straight wrong.
What, to
Rivendell.
Rivendell? Your
You can go
best bet.
straight from
Bree, actually.
Askeldon.
Yeah, if you can get back to Bree or something, that's probably your best bet.
Askeldon has a swift anyway, so
Yeah, I'd have to run to Estelden. I've got
He's got a
quick
map to
travels
Bree,
to
so
Green.
I suppose, yeah,
Green
further
and
than I
Elfsborg.
thought.
So Elrond is upstairs in the last homely house on the top floor, so we have to go up twice, and he's on the right. Back around here, and then the door on the left. And then drop on his head. There we go, we'll stand on his table so we can look him in the eye. Actually, I'm taller than him. There we go.
Will you lend me your aid once more?
These are evil runes, Holobrand. I can read them, though it is not pleasing to do so. The tablet contains directives for Ivar, as you supposed, from the Gaunt Lord named Gorferon. He is instructed to raise an army of wights, with which to crush the free peoples. It is curious, Holobrand, that Ivar's actions in the town of Stoneheight do not seem to have been in line with these orders. Why did the Bloodhand destroy the town as he did, and then leave it? Would not following his orders be more important? There is more here. He is told to keep a close eye on Ferndur, for though he was the master of Imlad Balcor for many years, Gorfron has not forgotten what happened to Ferndir's people in the depths of this temple. I do not know what this is in reference to, Holobrand, but I do know where this temple, this lost temple, is located, because a scout of Rivendell has observed worrisome activity there of late. Assemble a fellowship of allies and find her at Ostchal in the northern reaches of Nantornieth. So basically the plot line of these instances, if you haven't worked out, is we're fighting these kind of like super wights, the Gaunt Lords, which we have seen, or potentially have seen, depending on where you're questing, elsewhere in the game. So the one we did with Northcotton was Fada the Ravager, who is in one of the Great Barrows instances. It's not the maze, it's the other one. Either of you two remember what it is? I could
The
probably
what, sorry?
The other Great Barrows instance, it's not the maze, it's the other one.
1 second. I think it's
literally just called Fada.
Yeah.
So the second one that we had in Northcotton Farm is Ivar the Bloodhand, who we meet in probably it's literally called Ivar, isn't it? It's the Arboretum.
Arboretum, yeah.
Which is in Garth Garwin. Yeah, there's that one. Then
That's the one in Valentine.
so yes,
Yeah.
that's the one. Yeah, in the little blood area.
Yeah.
Now the third one we're going to meet as part of the Lost Temple is Ferndur, who is part of a landscape. Is it a raid quest or a fellowship quest? Can you remember, Ivriel?
Is it the one in Imlad Balcorth?
It's the one in Imlad Balcorth, yeah.
Then it's a raid.
Because I think me and
Hal
Hal tried to two-man it on level when we were doing Angmar. It didn't go
On
well.
level?
On
Yeah.
level. Yeah, why
That's
not?
not gonna
It's,
end
it's
well.
fine. So so he's there, but you're probably unlikely to have done him, given that nobody really does landscape raids these days. They
Even back in the day, no one
Yeah.
really did them.
So, but he's there, and then the fourth guy. What's his name?
Mm-hmm.
Can you remember?
Started with a D, didn't it?
Drugoth?
Yeah, Dragoth.
I can't remember where he's from off the top of my head. I'll probably remember by the time we get around to doing him.
I don't know.
But Gorfron we haven't met before, but he's their boss, and we will meet him later as part of the raid. The usual thing. Send your minions to do the job. They fuck up. Then the boss arrives to do it himself, pretty much. That old trope. So yeah, we can continue this quest, and we have to find Ithriel at the Lost Temple, which conveniently, mercifully, that I can actually mithril coin there. Because back in the day, before they started putting extra stable masters around the Troll Shoals, it used to be a bit more of a pain in the butt.
Yeah.
So we are all the way to the north, in Nantornieth, where I'm literally at the door, which is fantastic. But yeah, we're just kind of like hidden away in some ruins. So the best way to do is if you can get to the stable master at Nantornieth, and then you can basically go pretty much like due north, and then like go clockwise around a hill, and then climb on top of the hill. Then you go north across a bridge, and then east along the mountainside, which will bring us to where we are now. So you'll get the flag for Ostchal, and then when you get to Oschow, you can come through this gateway over here, where I do have a mustering horn, so I can summon you two boys if you need it.
Please do.
Ready for next time. Although I don't know if you're going to. Actually, I can't summon Riel, and I can summon Benji if he wants to park here.
Give me a second. I'm gonna sell a few bits. If that's right.
So
How long's on my timer?
8 minutes, so it'd be a while. But yeah, we can park ourselves here for next time. But yeah, to discover this one, you literally just have to walk down, and I don't think it actually procced for me, to the front door over here. Where, there we go, new discovery, Lost Temple, which if we check our deed completed. Oh no, we get a title for this one, Temple Raider, along with 10 medallions and 5 LOTRO points. But this one is going to be a 6-man instance, so the next two are both 6-man instances, and then we finish with the raid. So we might want to either recruit a few more people or probably go in slightly over leveled for this one with a few different characters. But that's something for next time. So until next time, see you guys later.